Okay, guys, this is Mark Ball of Vet Sports on eBay.com. I also run the Facebook group Ball Breakers. We do everything from mixers, try to do division breaks, pick teams, random teams, stuff like that. Um, Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put that into the room. A good handful of you has broke with me before, so I'm not too worried about that. But there are a handful that has not, so I know they're probably not part of the room. Okay, so usually there's about an 8 to 10 second delay between my chat and the video, so you should be seeing a blue link that come up. Anyway, check that group out. We're constantly trying to grow, trying to keep it interesting, and go from there. Tonight's break is for the 2014 Panini Prizm. It is a half case break, so it's going to be 6 out of the 12 boxes. It is a fresh case, okay? Panini sealed. And as you can see, Football Prizm item 78421. Okay, teams are as follows. Okay, we got Heat's got the Buccaneers, Jets, Dolphins, and Eagles. Shane Wickham's got the Bills. Okay. Bro, 2 EPH 81's got the Jags, Panthers, and Bengals. G. Chavaris got the Patriots. Cody's got the Chiefs and Saints tonight. Okay, Mr. Thomas has got the Giants, Packers, and Colts. Nicoder, okay, Falcons and Raiders. Mars Briso. Oh, okay, Bison. Okay, he's got the Rams. Rodney Rotten's got the Seahawks. Bips Collectibles got the 49ers. Okay, scroll down. Brian's got the Steelers. Norseforce got the Vikings. Hans has got the Texans. Clayton's got the Cowboys. He has also got the Redskins, Titans, Chargers, Lions, and Broncos. Okay, scroll down some more. JL 15. I guess those are 2 more L's, or maybe capital I's. Anyway, he's got the Browns. Shite Lauer's got the Bears. Mr. Vivian's got the Ravens, and Rodney Rotten's got the Cardinals. Okay, as long as there's no questions on the teams, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so so that's what remains for the next break. Okay. Although I'll be open, Clayton, just not in this setting. I got to make money, not give money away. Got to remember, the military pays my retirement. You know I don't make that much. Sure can. Okay. Slide the mouse and calculator over. Okay. Also, if you guys have been in my breaks before, you know I normally do a promo. Okay, tonight's promo is only going to be at $5 tonight. Because Mr. Clayton there, Mr. Price, picked correctly out of the last break with Supreme. Okay, so box number 1's empty. Slide these. Yeah. Trying to keep them in sight, but give myself a plenty of workspace. Now, Clayton, is that to PCS or ETS? I know you told me before, but it's been a while. I know David's still got some time before he retires. ETS. So you had your baby just in time. Actually, I think you have up to a year when it comes to that, but I can't remember. Of course, I've never ETS'd. Okay, let me see what that is. Okay, I got you. So how long were you in for, Clayton? I don't want to hear crap about your miserable years. I did 24, dang it. I've got more time deployed in training than you got in service. But it's all good. I got to harass you. Now, you going to do a reserve or National Guard when you get home, or you out completely? Okay, just a refresher. You're going to see me toss these off the side. These are the kid reporters. I had somebody ask me, I think, a break or two ago. These are already expired. They're already doing the kid reporter for 2015. These expired last year. Okay, so when you see me toss these to the side, you'll know why. Okay, and again, I'm just going to highlight the hits. Make this break smooth and efficient, guys. Okay, so the first one, die cut. Fresh face is Teddy Bridgewater for the Vikings. Okay. Trying to get up here to the screen so my unit made me take a peek. See, that's part of the reason why I got out too, because it's just started getting stupid. I was lucky enough to have enough rank that I could usually make some decisions, and if not, just piss them off, stick by it. Sidney Rice for the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. Okay, Kurt Warner, green and yellow. Cardinals. Okay, our next die cut is, I believe, the hype. Aaron Murray for the Kansas City Chiefs. And these are flipped. So you guys will be seeing me go back and forth on flipping this stuff. Okay, the next one. D'Anthony Thomas for the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is 44 out of 75. So that's our first numbered parallel. Okay, double hit pack. The first one, Sammy Watkins of the Bills, class ring. Underneath that, we got Brandon Marshall with the Bears. We got our first auto coming up. For the Texans, Lewis Nix III. It's a base auto, and I'll sleeve that in just a moment. Okay, we got a Believe the Hype parallel, and that's for Jeremy Hill of the Bengals. Okay, the die cut parallels are much harder to get. Okay, continuing on. Okay, first intro is Ben Roethlisberger, Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, we got our next green and yellow this time. Atlanta Falcons, Jake Matthews. Okay, we got our first Air Marshals. This time it's Matthew Stafford. Okay, for the Detroit Lions. I think he had just a little over 400 yards today, if memory serves me correct. Okay, orange, Bruce Ellington, San Francisco 49ers, and that is serial number 51 out of 100. Okay, Victor Cruz, New York Giants, intro. Underneath that, we got Adrian Peterson for the Vikings. That is the orange parallel, not the gold. Okay, finish off the last of the stack for box 1. And the next hit, Michael Campanaro for the Ravens. Our next fresh face is Sammy Watkins for the Bills. Okay, double hit pack. The first one, Logan Thomas for the Cardinals. And underneath that, we got Pierre Thomas for the Saints. Okay, next one's 49ers, Anquan Bolden. And then our next die cut is Believe the Hype. It's another Sammy Watkins. Okay, so it looks like we're running the table on Sammy Watkins. Okay, and then the last hit for the box number 1, serial numbered out of 125. That's Jared Allen for the Bears. Okay. Box number 2. Let me see what these messages are real quick. Okay. Okay, it's box number 2. Again, just a nudge. If you guys like Museum, I got 4 boxes breaking after this. It'll just be a short transition. I'll have to pop in and do all the invoices in case not everybody paid, but should be a good solid break. There'll be multiple relics, autos. So what are you doing when you ETS? You got a job you going back to? You going straight into school with your GI Bill, or? Okay, box number 2. And it looks like we've got a higher chance of some more number cards this time. First hit for box number 2 is green and yellow, Jamal Charles for the Chiefs. Double hit pack. Oh, I like the second one. First hit, Mike Evans of the Buccaneers. And then underneath that, out of 25, Dante Culpepper for the Vikings. And that is 18 out of 25. Okay, so I'll sleeve that in just a second. Okay, we got our first hands team. Deshaun Jackson for the Redskins. Then we got our next one out of 125, Mr. Drew Brees with the Saints. Our next Air Marshal, okay, Matthew Stafford. So that's the second one of his out of this. Okay, we got our first auto coming up. This time, Clayton. How about LaDainian Washington? 114 out of 150 for the Cowboys. Okay. For the Patriots, Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, we got our next intro. This time it is Brandon Marshall for the Bears. Okay, let me get these bad boys sleeved. Yeah, it is a nice tie-dye. I'm up to, I think, about 30 of them, I think. I've been slowly working on the set. So there you go, Clayton. Got you hooked up with your first hit for tonight. Hopefully not the last. Hopefully we'll get everybody hooked up with a hit. Anyway, double hit pack. The first one, green and yellow for the Raiders, Mike Davis. And then Sean Green, red and yellow for the Titans. Brandon Cooks, fresh faces for the Saints. Okay, Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Texans. DeMarcus Ware, Broncos. Okay, some more numbers coming up. Okay, double hit pack. Alex Smith, Chiefs. Underneath that, Ryan Tannehill for the Dolphins. Okay, out of 75, the NFL emblem, Josh Huff for the Eagles. And what makes that one even nicer, if I'm reading it correctly? Yep. 1 out of 75, so it's the first card. Okay. For the Cowboys, Emmitt Smith and Adrian Peterson of the Vikings. So our first card is going to have to be randomized. Okay, last part of our box. Okay, we got our next auto. This time, it is Rajon Neal, serial numbered out of 100 for the Packers. Underneath that, we got the orange, Tom Brady of the Patriots. We got our next intro. This time it goes to Shane, Ray Lewis. Okay, and if you look, it's the refracted version. So again, it's the harder to get parallel. I don't know why the only ones that they serial numbered though was the golds, and the obvious 1 of 1s. Our next Believe the Hype is Mike Evans of the Buccaneers. Okay, for the Redskins, Lachey Seastrunk. Okay, and our last fresh faces for this box, Carlos Hyde for the 49ers. Okay, box number 3. Oops. Okay. Toss that. Okay, the first parallel. Oops. It's a base parallel. Larry Zonka for the Dolphins. It's old school right there, guys. Okay, our next one, green and yellow for the Dolphins. It's John Elway. Okay, also for the Broncos, we got Wes Welker, Hands Team die cut. Okay, Ronnie Lott out of 99. Okay, obviously for the 49ers. We got our next card that's going to have to be randomized. That's Jerry Rice of the 49ers, Chris Carter of the Vikings. Okay, we got our first auto coming up, guys. Okay, double hit pack. The first one. It's HaHa Clinton Dix out of 35 for the Green Bay Packers. And I'm going to show this because I can feel it. Okay. I'm not sure if it's going to let me show it. You can barely see it. Right down there, directly on the bottom, right there where my thumb is at, there's a lip right at the bottom of the card, directly underneath. 2014. Okay. Hate to see that happen, but it comes out of the pack that way. Okay, so our next hit out of the same pack is Jay Cutler for the Bears. Okay, then we got our hands team. This time it's Deshaun Jackson for Redskins and is the refracted version. Okay, and the final hit out of this stack is Mr. A.J. McCarron, believe the hype for the Bengals. Okay. Okay, James Wilder Jr. for the Bengals, red and yellow. And then our next die cut, Bishop Sankey for the Titans. Okay, this one's flipped upside down. Last time I had one flipped upside down? Nope. Okay. Wasn't trying to... Last time I had a card flipped upside down in this product, it was autographed. This time it wasn't. I guess it was Tony Romo's way of showing his... Well, we'll leave that one alone. But Air Marshals for the Cowboys. Okay, our next auto this time for the Chiefs, Aaron Murray. And it's the base auto. Then we got the parallel, Johnny Manziel for the Browns. Okay, our next intro, Cam Newton for the Panthers. Okay, double hit pack. First hit, orange Sammy Watkins for the Bills. And then another orange, Shannon Sharp for the Broncos. Fresh face is Tom Savage for the Texans. You hate me? Tevin Reese for the Chargers. Okay, double hit packed. First one, Paul Warfield for the Browns. And then Darren McFadden for the Raiders. Okay, hands team. Pierre Garçon for the Redskins. And the last hit for this box is going to be serial numbered. It is T.J. Jones for the Lions. Okay, that's out of 125. Box 4. That's okay, Clayton. I just got notified I'm going to be marching in D.C. Coming up, I think it's May time frame. They're having a 25th anniversary of the ending of the Gulf War. I think it's Memorial Day weekend. I'm not quite sure. So while you're out ETSing, I'm going to be up there marching again. Ooh, that just slid right out. Brother, you should know better than suggesting that type of thing. Okay, first hit, Clowney for the Texans. That is serial numbered 8 out of 99. Okay, Blake Bortles, class ring for the Jags. DeMarcus Ware, green and yellow, Broncos. Uh-oh, guys. We got our second tie-dye. Okay, first hit, Deion Buchanan for the Cardinals. And this time the tie-dye goes to the Patriots. Julian Edelman, 20 out of 25. So, okay, Believe the Hype, Jimmy Garoppolo for the Patriots. And then Terrell Davis for the Broncos. Okay, out of 125, we got Santana Moss for the Redskins. Our next Air Marshal goes to the Bears with Jay Cutler. And then the intro, Russell Wilson for the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. Next one, red and yellow, Mike Davis of the Raiders. Then we got Odell Beckham Jr., fresh faces die cut for the Giants. And then we got Anquan Bolden, orange for the 49ers. Okay, we got our next Packers auto, Jeff Janis. This is serial number 129 out of 150. Packers are killing it tonight, and they went cheap. Chris Ivory for the Jets. Base parallel, A.J. McCarron for the Bengals. Hands team, we got Andre Johnson for the Texans. Okay, green and yellow, C.J. Mosley for the Ravens. And we got Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. Okay, our next numbered auto, Brandon Coleman for the Saints. And that is 9 out of 35. These bad boys sleeve, move it up, get ready to finish off that box. Okay, our next Believe the Hype, Blake Bortles for the Jaguars. It's the refracted version. Then we got Art Monk for the 49, or excuse me, for the Redskins. Mr. Joe Flacco, Ravens. Okay, Anquan Bolden for the Hands team. And that finishes off box number 4. Okay. You guys are quiet tonight. Got 2 tie-dyes and hardly any hardly any communication on it. Someone got an update on the football game? I know someone's listening in on the break while they're watching the game, so someone shoot me a score, please. Boy, that was quick. I mentioned everybody being quiet and 2 of you leave. Hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings. (27-21) Pats. Is it in the 4th quarter yet or 3rd quarter? See, Bengals won today, so they're still undefeated. Broncos won today, they're still undefeated. I don't want to say anything about the Pats. Hopefully I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, but I hope they lose today. Okay, box number 5, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's all gentlemen, but you never know. Okay, so the first one is the Class Ring die cut for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans. Okay, we got our first auto right off the bat. This time it's for the Jets, and that's Calvin Pryor, 9 out of 35. So we've had a lot of low number autos tonight. Okay, our next intro, RG3, and that's the refracted version, Redskins. Followed up by the base intro, RG3. Okay, green and yellow, Teddy Bridgewater, Vikings. Khalil Mack, fresh faces for the Raiders. We got Mr. Manning for the Broncos. Nice old school one right there. Gale Sayers for the Bears. Okay, let me get Pryor sleeved. So most of our autos have been numbered. That's a good sign. Okay, so our next hit is a hands team. Jordy Nelson for the Green Bay Packers. Put this in the right stack. Okay, followed up by an orange Russell Wilson, the Seahawks. We got our next number card. This time is for the Titans, Jake Locker. That one's out of 125. Okay, Jay Cutler for the Bears. So that's 2 of those. And our next auto for the Chiefs, D Ford. Underneath that, we got Willis McGahee for the Browns. Okay. Our next intro, Mr. Steven Jackson for the Falcons. Red and yellow, Connor Shaw for the Browns. And then we got Keenan Allen, fresh faces for the Chargers. Okay, guys, for my promo, and I'm getting ready to open up box number 6. All you need to do is guess who the last auto will be out of this break. Okay, LaMarcus Joyner for the Rams. Okay, Clayton hit it in the last break with Tom Savage. Okay, so the promo is back down to 5. If you haven't been in my breaks before, my promos are progressive. So in other words, if someone doesn't get it, next time it's at $6, then it's at 7, so forth and so on. And then I cap it. That's Cam Newton for the Panthers. But I cap it at 25. Okay, but it's my way of giving back as far as the breaking's concerned, and I use that as break credit. Okay, so it's not a discount, or not a discount. Excuse me, it's not a refund. In other words, if you got in tonight's break, I'm not going to refund you the promo. Anyway, Teddy Bridgewater, believe the hype for the Vikings. And then the final hit for this box, Kendall Wright out of 99 for the Titans. Anyway, I've got Matthews already guessed for the Eagles. Okay. Again, there's 2 autos in this box, unless one of them happens to be the Panini points. Hopefully we don't get that, but there's usually 2 per case. I have had where we pulled 4 per case, 4 in a case one time. That sucked. Okay, guys, once we get through this, I'm going to try and do the randoms real quick. So far, we're only at the 2. Okay, but I'll do that real quick. Then I got to roll in and get those invoices in so I can get set up for the museum break. Hopefully some of you guys jumped in on that too. But we'll see. Okay. So the sixth and final box. Let's get this knocked out, guys. Hands team for the Broncos, Wes Welker. Or excuse me, Demaryius Thomas. Got so used to seeing one name. Okay, green and yellow, Jeff Janis for the Green Bay Packers. Okay, fresh faces, ODB, Giants, followed up by an orange Art Monk for the Redskins. Okay, double hit pack. First one, Eric Ebron for the Lions, and then Dwayne Bowie, Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, Reggie Wayne for the Colts. Okay, Rajon Neal, gotcha. Oops. Almost tossed a card. Double hit pack. Okay, Steven Jackson, that's the second intro that we pulled of his. And then Antrell Roll, New York Giants. Okay, Joseph Randall, that's out of 99 for the Cowboys. Okay, I think this is our third one for this box, or for this break. Matthew Stafford for the Detroit Lions. Okay, so our first auto's coming up for the Jets. Jace Amaro, and that is serial number 70 out of 75. So the Jets and the Packers seem to do pretty good with the autos tonight. Clowney, red and yellow for the Texans. Oops. Okay, another RG3 intro. Okay, out of 125, Carlos Hyde. And that one's for the 49ers, of course. Okay, we've got our third card. It's going to have to be random. Okay, Calvin Johnson of the Lions and Jerry Rice, the 49ers. Okay. Quite possibly, unless there's a third auto in the box, but I've only done that twice. But quite possibly the last auto, and it's a doozy. Blake Bortles, green and yellow for the Jaguars, 29 out of 75. And underneath that, we got Jordan Cameron for the Browns. Get those two bad boys sleeved. Okay. Our next intro is the parallel version. It's Jimmy Graham of the Saints. I believe the hype, Aaron Murray for the Chiefs. Okay, Charles Sims for the Buccaneers. Just take those Staffords up with a box of commons up to like Goodwill or something and then just write it off. Another Mike Evans, fresh faces. At least I think that's the second one that we got of his. Some of these cards I'm so used to seeing, it's just ingrained in my head. Reggie Bush for the Detroit Lions. And then the last bit, the green and yellow, Tyler Effort for the Cincinnati Bengals. And that concludes this break, guys. Give me just a moment to get things set up for the random, for the 3 cards. I hate it when it does that. There we go. There's no points. We did pull all autos. 2 tie-dyes. And I think 3 cards that was serial number 35 or less. Actually, yeah, I think it was just 35. Okay, guys, I'm going to adjust the screen, get it set up for the randoms. Stand by. Okay. Okay. Good night. Okay, I guess you're not sticking around for the museum then. Okay, just give me a moment for random.org. Guys, give me a moment. I'll get you a link to this in just a second. I'm just setting everything up. Okay, guys, it's uploading now. I'm going to get you the link. Just waiting for it to buzz me to let me know it's dropped in. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm hitting broadcast now. Okay, guys, this is Vet Sports again with tonight's random. Okay, we finished up a half case break of the 2014 Panini Prizm. Okay, we only had 3 cards to randomize tonight, no points. Okay, so that's good. First card, Emmitt Smith of the Cowboys, Adrian Peterson of the Vikings. Second one for the Vikings, Chris Carter. And then for the 49ers, Jerry Rice. And then finally, Jerry Rice and Calvin Johnson, okay, for the 49ers and Lions. Okay. Going over here to my screen share. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to go over here, hit my random.org, I'm going to hit the dice roll. Okay, 9. All 3 randoms are going to use the roll of 9. Time is now 10:59 p.m. on the 18th of October. Okay, so the first one, again, the Cowboys and Vikings, so that's the Smith and the Peterson. 9 times, guys. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cowboys up top. 9th and final time. Vikings got it. Okay, Vikings number 1 slot. You can see where I randomized 9 times. Okay, second random. 49ers, that's Jerry Rice, and the Vikings, Chris Carter. Again, 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, got it almost clicked to the 10th time. Vikings got that one too. Okay, Vikings number 1 slot. Again, randomized 9 times. Okay, finally, the third and final card, 49ers. Jerry Rice. Okay, and it was Calvin Johnson for the Lions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the 49ers up top, And the 9th and final time, good luck. Lions got it. Okay, Lions number 1, and then randomized 9 times. Okay, stop sharing. Let me bring my screen back up. Okay, guys, check out my future breaks. I'll be doing some listing probably tomorrow night to start leading into the weekend. So thanks for jumping my breaks. Vet out. Okay, guys, that's the end of this break. If you're in the museum, stick around. I'm going to step off here so I can save this recording and start getting everything set up with the other group. Thanks.